New Year's Day, 2003, my life changed dramatically. My name is Sam. I was born and raised in American Fork. We was racing at the Delta Center, and you know, it was a big deal, like here in our hometown, Salt Lake, and there was a lot of kids, and it was like an arena cross, really short track, like tight, technical, big jumps. I was doing really good, like I was, you know, hitting all my marks, like jumping everything, the big jump, and not a lot of people were jumping the big jumps because it was so tight and so technical. But it was, sure enough, man, the last lap, you know, winning the race. And I came out of that corner, I remember shifting in, I was in second, shifted into third and hit that bump, and I wheelied all the way up. I mean, my front tire didn't touch. Like, shit, I better just slow down and double it. So I tried to slow down and scrub off some speed, but I'd already committed. I landed straight down on my head. You know, my bike followed me, and I remember just like lights out. When I landed on my head, I broke my neck, I broke my lower back, I crushed my hip, that round ball that's in your hip that connects to your femur. So broke my neck, my back, crushed my hip, my lungs had collapsed, and I had a pretty serious head injury.
The doctor, just as a matter of fact, looked at me and said, "Your son is a quadriplegic, and he will never move anything from the neck down." I swear, you know, that I had someone come to me and say, "Hey man, it's not your time." I know how it feels just to want to give up. I mean, I think we all do. And when I start feeling bad for myself, I'm looking inward, because we all have self-doubt, like, you know. But if I can help one person through my struggles, then I feel like that's a good life, and that's what kind of keeps me going through my hard days. That and my son, you know, I want to be a good role model for him.
He's overcome everything so far in his path, and he doesn't give up. He's such an inspiration to me. I mean, I love surrounding myself with inspirational people, and he's definitely one of the top contenders for that spot. He's just such a motivation. I mean, if he can do it, I can do it, and I think everybody in the gym feels the same way about Sam. I mean, I love him to death, and I'm so thankful for his friendship and for his motivation every single day.
He's been fighting back, and the guy's a huge inspiration to me, because just what he's gone through and how good he's adapted, and also his attitude, you know, really upbeat and just moving on from that, you know, dark place. After you do something like that, I could only imagine.
As Sam's muscles started to build, he got an idea. Could he possibly compete in the bodybuilding world while being in a wheelchair?
Let's bring out Sam Jolly.
The answer was yes. Sam Jolly, the one-time motocross champion, became Sam Jolly, the bodybuilding champion, one of the first in Utah to compete in a wheelchair. He's now winning trophies.
And we are going to give him his first place award in the wheelchair division.
And even a sword in one Las Vegas competition. The thrill of competing has returned for Sam.
you know, the audience like this was, I'm like, wow, man, this is great. It makes me feel like all my struggles and all my hard times, you know, are worth it. I want to keep pushing myself and challenging myself, you know, to do bigger and better things. That hopefully it can show other people they could be inspired by it, because at a time I thought I never could do these things, and I know how it feels to never think you're going to be able to do anything, and it's a dark, scary place. So what I love to do is just like motivate people and people to be inspired by my struggles. Be like, hey, if he can do it, I can do it, and give them a little bit of encouragement. Showing them that, you know, anything's possible. Don't limit yourself to your own beliefs.